8. All right. All right. First thing, on the AP exam, you should expect 30 questions. Okay, 30 questions. Without calculator. Uh, 2 minutes per questions. And 1.2 points per questions. I will not answer you again, so you have to know. Because some people, well, how many questions on AP? I already told you once. Rebob's gonna ask me when you come back. I already told you. It's on the stream. Go watch it. 15 questions with calculator. 2 minutes per questions. And 1.2 points per questions. Got it? So that's gonna take 1 hour. And this is gonna take half hour. And you're gonna have a break. 5-10 minutes break. You got 2 FRQ with calculator. And 15 minutes per questions. And that's 9 points per questions. And this takes half hours. And the 4 FRQ, some people says the calculus section you cannot go back, but FRQ you can actually go back, but you got to do it without calculator, I think. And that's gonna be 15 minutes per questions, but 9 points per question takes 1 hour, and then you're done. After the MCQ, it's gonna be Scantron. I'm gonna use the app, scan it. I will tell you which question you got wrong. Your test cannot be removed from this room. You can always go over your MCQ, FRQ within this room, within the confinement of this room. You cannot take outside. You cannot take a picture. If you take a picture, I get fired. So do not take a picture. Do not take it outside this room. I always gonna stack in the back. You can more welcome to watch it, read it, correction on it, but you cannot do anything else towards it. Any questions? 3-hour test. Plus the, some people reading the prompt, break. It should be 4 hours. So we should start at 8 o'clock. You need to learn to be conscious at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's main shift in Austin. Those are 2 people that never show up in the early periods. Yes.
How many points for like each school thing? Like a 3, 4, or 5.
Huh?
How many points would you need for like a 5 or?
Okay, so total here it's a 54 points, and here's a 54 points. You need to score a greater than 72 to get a 5. If the X is between, I will say 55 and 72 is a 4. 42 X to the 55 is a 3. Anything less than 42 is a 2. And I don't care about 2 because I don't have anybody scores 1s. I better have nobody score 2 either. I don't want anybody score 2. So I only the magic number is 42 points out of 108. If you beat that threshold, you got a 3. If you got beat 55, you got a 4. If you beat 72, you got a 5. Let's talk about questions. First questions. Slope field. Slope field and what? And the differential equation. That's worth 6 points. And sometimes they might ask you approximate when x equal to 2. So approximation. which is use equation tangent line to approximate. So this is the first question. Second question. I forgot what is it. Let me go back and then take a picture of it. It's right here. I'm just gonna rewrite it. It's kind of ugly, so I'll rewrite it for you. But anyway, it's all the things here. The second question, you are more likely to analyzing the graph. How to spell analyzing? A-N-A-L. N-O-I-Z?
YZ.
Y-Z?
No, Y. It's with a Y. After Z, there's an I. It's an I. There's no I in analyze. Oh, that's the analyzing.
Okay, analyzing graph. And FTC. Okay, that is the second popular one. Rate in versus rate out. That's the one that we're gonna practice today because we didn't do that one ever. The fourth one is the position.
Is this what it's actually gonna be, or are you just like?
No, this is pretty much every year. They are pretty consistent. Velocity, acceleration, total distance, total displacement. What else? Slow down and speed up. Slow down. Speed up. That means when the acceleration and the velocity are the same sign or opposite signs. It could be furthest, like furthest right or left. Furthest left and right, so it's furthest to the right or furthest to the left. So you got all those possible things. Average velocity. They ask that a lot too. 5. Area and the volume. Volume including disk, washer, and cross section. Six. You might get like bundled up with other topics. But this is what a bundle will be. Each part might have a little bit everything. So it will be average. You know there's always average value. You know there's always average rate of change. You know that there is always equation tangent line. You know that there is always mean value theorem. Intermediate value theorem. So in IVT stands for intermediate value theorem. Extreme value theorem, EVT. And then lastly, absolute maximum value versus min value. And this usually requires to table to justify. 7. Implicit derivative. dy dx, good. Equation tangent line, implicit derivative. That's a subcategory. I think this one is becoming more trendy is going to be derivative and integral. And specifically, derivative is going to be involved with the chain rule. And integral specifically probably will be u sub. And maybe in terms of graph, table, and equation. Okay. Graph, table, graph, and equation. Okay, so it might be other miscellaneous topic. If I can think of it, I'll let you know. But they usually have something to do with that. Rate in and rate out of one of those things is Riemann sum. You have to know the left, right endpoints, midpoints, and trapezoid. And always pay attention to initial condition. Initial condition. Not every question there includes initial condition, but it's gonna all parts. Now I want to talk about one more thing here. Is L'Hopital rule on number 9. L'Hopital rule. It's becoming very trendy now. Every year after 2018, it's always L'Hopital rule. So you gotta know when to use L'Hopital rule. That's pretty much all the things that you can have. Am I going too fast? Now let's go back. Look at one of the questions. And we're going to use 2018. We're going to look at this. We're going to say, hey, is Mr. ESA true? Okay, so this question is considered as rate in and rate out. People getting on escalator, people getting out of escalator. So that's the first question. And there's an initial condition. There's 20 people at the line. Yada, 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 yada. They will tell you the story. And you got to be able to answer these questions. Question 2. What is this about? Particle motions, velocity, acceleration, and positions. Recent trend is being going toward the part D, where there's a second particle moving along the same line, and when are they equal to each other, there's a second particle now involved. It's more closer to physics now. So there are 2 particles. The question 3. Oops. 2018 FRQ. And this is the most recent change that they changed on the BC. 2018 FRQ. AB. So this one is FTC analyzing the graph. Do you see that? You see part C, increasing, decreasing, increasing, concave up. Give a reason for your answer. According to each point inflection, give a reason for your answer. Those are analyzing graph, FTC. Hopefully you guys are very good with those. Number 4, Riemann zone. Left, right, prime, intermediate value theorem, trapezoid rule. If you look at part D, it's only a small part of the related rate. But it's not a huge big deal. Number 5, derivative integration of some type of table or graph. We did that. Number 6, differential equation, slope field. Pretty much the whole question, right? We're going to go to 2017. And you see the same trend between 2017 and 2018. Same type of question. Riemann sum. Over or underestimate. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Over or underestimate on lots of different things. Related rate again. Okay, this is the question we're going to deal with today using calculator. So get your calculator out, and we're going to teach you how to use calculator. Before you use calculator, pay attention to this following, and you might want to write it down. Before you use the calculator FRQ, you want to pay following attention. Yes.
When's the mock exam?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Is it optional?
Morning. No, it's mandatory. You got to come the day before. You had to set an appointment with me differently.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not optional. It's mandatory.
Saturday morning.
Yep. Or you can come the day before, afternoon. Friday afternoon. But you have to stay here for 3 hour afternoon.
I already set up like good like 148 course.
Huh?
I already set like an.
You can change that till next week. So this week can take the calc.
Okay.
Okay. Calculator. What the thing you have to pay attention to calculator? Radian only for AP calculus. Radian only. Second, 3 decimal. Third, write your shit down. I mean the equations. Like for example, integration between 2 to 5 of ft dt. You just have to write it down like this. Or v of t equal to 0 when particle change direction. Write this down. You'll find out t equal to something, but you have to write it down. You cannot just write the answer. If you write 2.931 is your answer, guess what? They don't give you points if you don't have it set up. 4. Never, ever graph integral. Never put integral sign into the y1 or f1, like graphing. Never do that. Your calculators go in cycles when you do that, especially TI-84. TI-Inspire does the similar things. It takes forever. So never graph an integral sign. Never put integral sign into the y1 or f1. You can put derivative sign, not an integral sign. Okay, so y1 is the TI-84, f1 is a TI-Inspire. I forgot one other thing I mentioned earlier in last periods. Let me go back and look it up. Oh, pay attention to initial conditions. Pay attention to initial condition. If you don't pay attention to initial condition, always one part that is involved with that. So those are advices before I start calculator FRQ. Radian only. Now, if you have AP Physics afterward, how many of you guys have AP Physics? Make sure you change your calculator back to degrees. What does that mean?
You get 8% multiple choice. Oh, it was. Yeah. I mean, what the heck? This class,
Let's start with this question. When a certain grocery store open, it has 50-pound banana on a display table. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I also pay attention to domain. Besides initial condition, you have to pay attention to domain as well. Okay? So write it down. Pay attention to domain besides initial condition. There's an actual FRQ from 2017. Yeah, I can go to the future. Go to the future. I know. Should go to like 3 months, 2 months later, 1 month later. When a certain grocery store it opened a 50-pound banana on display table, customer removed the banana from the display table at a rate modeling ft equal to 10 plus 0.8 t sine of t to the third over 100. Now pay attention to domain between 0 to 12. When ft is measured pound per hour and t is number hour after the store open, always pay attention to this type of stuff. This is going to help you on SATs. You know, I seen one question. I was helping out SAT student yesterday. They are just not paying attention to reading part. Stop being illiterate. After the store has been open for 3 hours, store employees stock the banana into display table. They don't have to stock at the very beginning because you have all the banana in the world over there. They only stock after 3 hours. Usually old people shopping in the morning. Nobody shop at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Grocery store gets pretty empty because old people stop shopping at 12 o'clock. They go home, take a nap. Young people is still at school. The working group is still at work. Nobody starts shopping until after 5, after you get off work. So they are, it's a cycle. That's why you have a sine wave function here. You have a sine function here because they go in a cycle. Sometimes you got up and down like an ebb. So I'm going to teach you how to do this one. The reason why I want to teach you is the way you use calculator, you have to be using as efficient as possible. For example, part A, they say how many pounds of banana are removed from display table during first 2 hours in the store. What does that mean? Well, that means one thing. You have to understand this. Integration of a rate dt between A to B is to give you the amount of something. Integration of a rate is going to give you amount of something. Does that make sense? So what am I trying to integrate here? What am I trying to integrate here? What is it? FTY. Yep, this is called a rate out. Always write down rate out. It's remove. This is being stacked in. It's called rate in. Got it? So they only pay attention on rate out. They say, how many pounds of banana is removed on display table during the first 2 hours? What are you supposed to do? 0 to 2 of ft dt, right? Now, for me, for you, please do not type in the integral sign into the thing. But what you can do is you only want to type this ugly equation once. You don't want to type it multiple times. Shift, stop typing. You want to type this equation into y1. y1 or f1, if you got Inspire, you're going to type in that equation. Okay, you're going to type in that equation. Sam, do you have a calculator? Guess what? You save your own. Here. You charge your own. Back up. Yeah, type in equation to y1. Just like assume that you're graphing. There's a reason why I do that. There's a reason why you do that. Because you're going to type in once and you do not want to make a mistake. Make sure you have the correct parentheses.
Can you show me how you do that?
What?
Can you show me how you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Next time when you were gonna show me.
You're gonna go to yeah. So type in here. Do you know how to get here?
Yeah. Click the graph thing.
Yeah. So click graph and type in the function. 10 plus 0.8 t. Did you guys did it?
Wait, we have to graph.
I'm typing it.
No, you don't have to graph it, but you're gonna store it in the calculator as y1. There's a benefit. There's a lot of benefit doing that.
How do I store it?
You don't have to store it. Just pretend that you're graphing y1. Just pretend you're graphing that removing rate.
Okay, I put it in.
You put it in? Okay, good.
What do I click?
Once you did that, you're gonna press enter. They're gonna graph it. We don't really care about the graphing, so we're gonna go outside screen.
Oh, you go to graph.
You're gonna go outside screen, and then you're gonna click on the integrals, and you're gonna integral between two values. So the integral between two values. What you do? 0 to 2, and then just type in bar.
X.
Yeah, and the x.
So go to zero integral
Is that easy?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the next one's derivative. So you're gonna go to y2 and take derivative of y1.
So I graph it again on the graphing thing.
No, yeah, you go to f2 and you do d to the dx of f1 of x. Do
Okay.
you know how to do it? Try it.
I did the function. And then we'll say that it's not one.
Dio, do you got it? You should get 20 point something. Is that right?
Wait, stop.
20 point what?
Wait.
20.051.
3 decimal places. Safia, come here. I'll help you. Sam, you need help?
How do I click? Click enter.
Wait, so I just put it in here?
It never goes.
Oh no, but I graph and I integrate. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, smart.
And then how do I save it as my Y1?
You press enter, they say.
Well, you point zero. Oh, just enter it?
Yeah, and wait, hold on a second. Why is your thing so weird?
I don't know. That's not mine, it's yours.
Okay, so
What was it?
oh, there was a graph. Wait, tab.
What did you do? You erased it.
No, you didn't really save it.
Dude.
Oops.
I grabbed it.
Did you graph it?
It's the done. Don't grab.
You don't really need to graph. You just need to have that f1 of x equal to that.
You don't really need a graph, yeah.
You just need it now. Type in integral from 0 to 2 of f1x dx. And that's the
Oh.
So type in again.
Thank you.
I don't know why is this not saved though.
f1.
Yeah.
No, f1.
So you can just press enter after
Like
you type it in?
f1.
Yeah.
F1.
Okay, so this is F1. Go to F1 again.
Wait.
Okay. Type in F1 as this function here. So 10.
Okay.
For the derivative, do I do it like this or do I like graph the
No.
derivative?
Graph it derivative. So go to tab and you go to F2, right? And you're gonna take a derivative.
Yeah, that's what
And derivative of x and the
And have to put F1 or do I have to be
F1 of x.
Really?
X.
Look at this guy.
Okay, so now see that this is gonna give you the F2, right? What's nice thing is because they want a F prime 7, I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna do bar F2. Sorry.
People liked it though, but he was like, that's
No, man.
Bar F2
Is this like glued on?
7 because F2 is a derivative and this 7 that means you plug in 7 function is the input. Now you're gonna press enter. It's gonna be -8.12. See how easy that is? You can find out any value as long as you plug in F2 of
All
input.
your values.
I was doing C.
How did you get
I
Where are you?
equals to 5 out of 5.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that.
Yeah.
We're gonna just get. All right, so did everybody get 20.051, Safia?
No, it didn't work. Wait, I think I forgot that. Okay, wait, it's on.
How do you know yourself already? You have to click F1.
Dude, should you integrate that
Thank you.
in the graph?
No.
Safia, you need help? Where's your calculator? You don't know how to use this one. Can you use the TI-84? Where's it?
Oh, gee, I don't have one.
I know you have one. You have a TI-84.
I don't have a TI. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just click it probably that. I think that's. He's not gonna copy you. He's got me.
What's that got to do with commoners?
They're
calling you communist, Mr. Yu.
That's okay.
Are you communist?
No, I'm a dictatorship.
No communist.
Communist is so damn.
Ilya is a communist.
Yeah, Adia. That's so behind.
I mean, socialist.
I don't know how to use this calculator.
Oh, anarchist?
Can you just reset it? I don't know how to use it.
I feel like it's simpler than we're making it out right
Yeah. All right. So part B, I'll help you in a second. For part B, they want an f prime of 7, right? So you're gonna go to y2 or f2 or f2, right? You're gonna do equal to d to the dx of f1, and then you're gonna go outside screen, just do f2 of 7. Yeah, because you take a derivative of the y1, because you don't need to type in the equation. You don't need to do derivative by hand. You never have a calculator? I thought you have TI-84.
No, I just use the school ones, which shows the TI Inspire.
Okay. All right, come here. Let me try to fix it.
Okay, I think if I just, I'm gonna try something.
That's why I don't like TI Inspire. So stupid.
I thought everybody used TI Inspire instead of TI 84.
I think 84 is more direct forward.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What's your function?
You should get negative 8 point something.
So he's saying it's the
What do I do?
Okay.
Safia, you need do you need help? Sam? Chef, can you help out Safia? Because I don't know how to use that calculator. Okay, so come here.
Do you know how?
Okay, so this one is this one, right? So did you do the first one already? Yeah, you don't need to type in this, so you do math 9, right? And just do 0 to 2. You don't want to type it again, right? So go var function y1 x, and it's going to give you the same thing, which is you don't want to type this whole thing again. You waste a lot of time. What if you type it wrong on one letter? Then it's just not worth it. So all you got to do is make sure this one's typed in. Now the second part is you're going to go to the second part. You're going to take derivative of y1. So you're going to math d to the derivative of x of vars y1. So x equal to x, right? So what? So you're going to say var function y2, and you're going to say I want to plug in 7. Do parentheses of 7. It's going to give you the value. Is that easy?
Yeah.
So you're going to start again. Okay, Safia, you need help? No, Sam, you need help? Okay, so no man's gonna help you. Are you helping Safia?
I don't know what the
He helped me, but I think I put something in wrong. Give me 1 second.
if you don't tell me that, I can't help you.
No, this is a really stupid mistake. I'm not gonna tell you. I'll get the answer.
You should get 8.120 negative, right?
Oh my god, you don't even know how you did it.
You take a derivative, you go to y2, take a derivative to y1, and just plug in y2 parentheses 7. y2 parentheses 7, that's it.
No,
Wait.
I'm confused.
Oh my goodness. The problem of this is, can somebody reset this calculator?
Don't you push the button?
Yeah, you had a small pencil, you know.
Can you transfer it?
And now you do the same thing again.
Okay, reset.
Type in the equation to y1. I hate this calculator with the passion. I don't know how to use it.
For the exam, should I get the TI Inspire? I mean the 84.
I don't know which one, whatever you feel comfortable, but it seems like
Can I give you like before the test? Can we exchange after? Can I give you I prefer to inspire.
You prefer Inspire?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you gotta change with me.
Come here. Okay, so now you can type in the equation.
And I use X, right? 10 plus 0.8 X.
Okay, are we okay here? Sam? Norman help you? Norman, did you help her? Okay, press enter and then go outside screen. Okay, now we don't need graphic. Go outside screen here. Alright, go to yeah. So you're gonna do integral. So integral right here. Oh, that's another one. This one with the boundary. Okay.
0 to
0 to 2.
F1 of X.
F1 of X bars X and dx dx.
Oh my god. You guys
Okay.
saw
Now let's go back
Okay.
and let's go to, if I want to find a derivative, I'm gonna go to tab. I'm gonna go to F2 and I'm gonna take a derivative of F1. So derivative is right here, right? And I'm gonna press X. And I'm gonna go to var, take a derivative of 1. Press enter. So instead of asking to calculate the graphic, I'm just gonna press enter, which is still graph, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna go outside the frame. I'm gonna say I want an evaluation at 7. So I'm gonna go to var F2 and 7. And enter. That's gonna give you the evaluation at 7. So anytime you have F2 and 7, that can give you evaluation.
That's so cool.
All right, so shh.
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys ever tried this, but this is pretty cool. Once you find what F2 is, right? Once you find out what F2 is, because F2 is a derivative, you can plug in 7 here. They can actually give you evaluation right away, which is negative 8.120. They give you to you right away. Did anybody know that?
Wait, so if you write F2 equals DDX.
Try it. Try it right now. Try to type in
I
F2.
did that, bro. Just asking. If you did F2 equals DDX F1, will they still give you the credit?
Huh?
Will they still give you the credit if you write F2 equals?
No, you have to write down F prime.
Oh, you. Oh, okay.
But the key thing is you can use it as a calculator to give you evaluation.
Okay.
You do F2 of something, parenthesis of 5, they can plug in.
But when you actually write it down, you have to write F prime.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, for C. C is rate. Rate, the total rate is equal to the in minus in rate minus the out rate. Because you want to find out how much banana is moving, increasing or decreasing at t equal to 5. So you say, okay, well, what do I have to compare? I have to compare the in rate. What is the in rate? G of 5, right? Does that make sense? You can use your calculator to do that. All you got to type in the equation for G, which is you're going to say F3 or F4.
What is in rate versus out rate? What's the difference?
Okay. How many bananas remove and how many bananas putting out? If you take the difference levels 2, you got a total rate of that instant.
Oh, putting in versus taking out?
Yes.
So in is what you're putting in, out is what you're taking out?
Yes.
Okay.
So putting in is G of 5 minus F of 5. You guys try it. See if you get an evaluation. You should get negative 2.263. But you had to type in the equation though, because if you want to do G of 5, you have to designate what a G is, which is F3 or F4. You're going to type in that equation of the 3 plus 2.4 natural log of x squared plus 2x. Sam, do you need help?
Can we use a mouse for this one?
You can use mouse.
Can I get like a mouse and a keyboard?
No.
You are crazy. What do you do?
Daniel, you need help?
What's G of X? Oh, I see.
G of X is over there.
What's the answer?
3 plus.
I got negative 2.263.
Wait, can you go so I can see the.
Wait, I would.
Is that ln?
Yeah, it's ln.
How do I put an ln on this?
There's a button right next. You see e to the x. You should see ln.
Oh, yes. I press control.
You don't need to press control. Huh?
Wait, you have the inspire?
Yeah.
On control and then use it.
Wait, but control doesn't work.
E to the x.
Or you control
Do you have to do the bounds?
Like,
Chef, can you help her out, please?
That was the only thing I
you hold
needed.
control and you press it.
What bounds are you talking about? Press control.
No, just right.
Oh, one? I don't hold it.
No, don't hold it. And then you do
Do this well.
that. I got negative
Keyboard,
2.26.
And we have a computer engineer.
Keyboard, you hold control. You don't even have it one. No, you don't. No, you don't. On computer, I will bet on God. Oh my gosh.
Did you get negative 2.263? Sam, do you need help?
Wait.
Benaki.
Now,
I got for G, we plug it in as a Y there.
Yeah, so yeah, this is really good. So it's y3, right?
Yeah.
So y3 of 5 minus y1 of 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do
What was
bar y3 of 5 minus what?
Y1 of
5.
5. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
look at this towards the end.
Okay, the last question. Everybody got to C? Everybody got to C?
Yeah.
Daniel? Okay, the last part. Shh. They say how many pounds of banana on display at t equal to 8? What happened? At very beginning of the day, how many bananas there? How many bananas there? There we go. No one's paying attention. It's 50. Now they say when t equal to 8, right? Okay, so how many bananas stacked on the top? What is the in? So the in amount, right? Amount of int. So that means integrate of rate in, which is g of t. Does that make sense? But integrate from which bound to which bound? No, you dumbass.
3. Who stacks bananas like as soon as the store opens?
I'm just kidding. We love you, Raghav. I love you. It's okay. I love you. Okay. No. You're not my type. Okay. So integration between 0 to 8 because you do take away banana since the very beginning. ft dt. Let's see if you guys can get an answer using calculator. Because there's out amount. So this out, but if we integrate, it's the amount, right? This is the in, this is the in, this is the out, and this is the amount if you integrate between 3 to 8. This is the out amount because if you integrate between 0 to 8, it's gonna give you that. So what would it be?
Wait, what was the question?
The question says how many banana? Jesus. How many pound of banana? How many pound of banana is on the display table at t equal to 8?
So why are we doing the 50 plus and minus thing?
Because of 50 is what you start with.
So wouldn't it just be 50 minus 3 integration 3 to 8?
That's putting on, but there's somebody taking off. There's a bunch of old people taking out some bananas on the display table.
I forgot about the old. Is it 23?
23 is correct. 23.34.
This guy got arguments.
Why isn't it 50 minus f integration of
No, plus, because plus it gives you the int amount. But you have to minus the out.
Yeah,
In
but
minus
you
out.
did you use f t or g of t for that?
F of t.
Oh, okay. I heard g of t.
Found some mock example.
8 to 12.
Can I give? I can take your inspire, right?
Yeah,
Because I prefer the other.
that's
You have
fine.
to do it. There's no homework.
There's homework. There's homework.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm posting on homework. It's about a fish. It's about a fish in concrete. You can kill the fish. I don't care. I'm vegetarian, but I don't really care about fish.
Will you plug it in?
I killed more fish than you think.
Then, oh, okay.
Yeah. But my son had like 10 fish in the fish tank once, and I thought like fish need a sun.
No, press pause.
And so I put a fish tank next to the sun. And you know, sun grows algae. And then so the next thing is all fish all die. And I actually like, you know, change your water and put a fish into the garbage disposal.
See, you said 10 fishes, right?
Can I have
I've
one?
eaten more than 10 fishes. So I would say I've killed more fishes than you.
Can we have one?
Yeah.
Bye, Mr.
I've eaten little.
Bye, Mr.
Have a great Titan day.
Thank you.
That both of you guys are here. Otherwise, we'll have great Titan.
We will both be here tomorrow.
Are you sure?
So yeah, so I've killed more fishes than you.
That's true. Bye. Today's Wednesday, right?
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday?
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. Today's Tuesday.
Can I get a little, Mr. J?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not eating it, so don't waste food. These people have no food in the world.